Hello, and welcome to our second story on this rainy night. The storm outside is the perfect companion for the tales we share here. If you enjoy the stories told on this channel, don't forget to subscribe. It keeps the fire burning and the stories alive. This is a story about a painter named Elias Moreau. Elias Moreau, once a revered painter, now lives as a recluse in his decrepit mansion on the edge of town. His wife's drowning remains unsolved, but the grief turned him inward, hollowing him out. He stops showing his work publicly, refusing commissions, insisting that beauty must be born from truth. Neighbors notice strange sounds at night. A wet scraping, muffled weeping, but no one investigates. Obsessed with capturing life itself, Elias grows frustrated that paint cannot hold the essence of a soul. He experiments with animal blood, then his own, mixing it into his pigments. The results seem unsettlingly vivid. His first true masterpiece is a portrait of his late wife, so lifelike it feels as though her eyes might blink. But when Elias gazes at it too long, he hears whispers, soft, sorrowful, coming from the canvas. One night, Elias encounters a street girl sheltering from rain. He offers her food and warmth in his studio. Days later, she is gone, but a new canvas leans against the wall. The portrait depicts her exactly. Terrified, eyes wide, as if caught in her last moment of fear. Elias tells himself it was mercy, that he preserved her beauty forever. But the guilt gnaws at him. The whispers from his wife's painting grow louder, mingling with the girl's voice. Elias paints more, unable to stop. Each model disappears from town. An old beggar, a drunkard, a lonely widow. Each canvas captures their dread too perfectly. The walls of his studio become a grotesque gallery, faces frozen in screams and sobs. Yet Elias feels triumphant. His art is immortal. Still, sometimes when he enters the room at night, he finds the expressions slightly changed, as if the painted figures are pleading with him. A wealthy art dealer visits after hearing rumors of Elias's return to painting. He is stunned by the work's realism and demands to exhibit them. Elias hesitates. The paintings are alive in some way he cannot admit, but his ego craves recognition. Against his instincts, he agrees. When the exhibition opens, critics are horrified yet entranced. Whispers spread that the painting's eyes follow visitors. That if you stare too long, you'll hear faint pounding, like fists against wood. The missing townsfolk are recognized in the paintings, and suspicion falls on Elias. Meanwhile, in his studio, the canvases begin to stir at night. Paint drips like blood. Whispers grow into screams. Elias cannot sleep. He claws at his ears, insisting the models are ungrateful. He paints furiously, trying to drown the voices, but the more he paints, the louder they get. The police prepare to raid his home. Elias, cornered, creates his final work, a self-portrait. He believes if he captures himself completely, he can escape into the paint and live forever, free of guilt, free of flesh. As the storm rages, he paints with his own blood, his hands trembling but ecstatic. When the police break in, the studio is empty, except for the canvases. And among them, one new painting, Elias himself, screaming, fists pressed against the frame, begging to be let out. The exhibition is dismantled, but Elias's self-portrait vanishes, stolen or hidden. Rumors persist that it surfaces in private collections, changing hands in the black market. Owners never keep it for long. They all say the same thing. If you stare into Elias's eyes long enough, his painted mouth begins to move. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the whisper, trade places with me. Thank you for listening. Your presence keeps the night alive. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe for more.